Hello, this is Dean Phoenix, continuing with the next part of my Final Fantasy X Expert Grid playthrough. Quick side note, you might be able to hear a dingo stroke dog going crazy in the background. It really is, don't know why. Right, so we just need to finish off a couple of things. And basically we have nearly done all the capturing. I say we. I have nearly done all the capturing. And I have nearly also finished off a sort of Marlborough proof inside sin armor for Waka as well, which will be good. And then I need to go and do Bikanel capturing and Blitzball. So first things first, let's get these things going. Bye bye. A couple of petrify grenades there. If I can get to 20 petrify grenades from those anacondas whilst I'm doing this, then I will also be making another stone-proof armor. I need to get another 5. If not, those will go to waste, but it's not the biggest deal. Waka and Yuna already have a stone-proof armor. And you can get them very easily when you've got the 99 petrify grenades. It's only 20. Petrify grenades for stoneproof anyway for doing our final armors, so that'll be no problem at all. So what we need to do is I need to find ogres. They are the I'll get everything else in the course of doing this, but I've only found one ogre so far, so I need to find the sort of area that's best to get those in. And to be perfectly honest, I don't remember exactly where that is, so I'll have to have a look. Right. Now I'm just going to keep to this with the first strike capture weapon, because I've got pretty much everything else that I need for this area, the Calmlands, so I've just got to finish that off. I've finished off Gargazette and did that and Macalania in the last episode, so I believe I've got all the corals as well. I'll just have a quick check. But you can get these in the so you can get these in the Sunken Cave as well. So when I was doing the Cavern of the Stolen Faith, that is also called the Sunken Cave. So I got those already. So now I just have to find the best place to get ogres. And honestly, I cannot remember where that is. So we're just going to stroll around until we find an ogre, and then we're going to do more of the capturing from there. Now, with these things, I don't need to get overdrives or anything else like that. Don't need the kills or things like that either, so we're just going to stick with finding the ogres. I need 9 of these. I only found 1 ogre so far, so I'll have to find these first, and it'll mean a lot of escaping and everything else, but hopefully it won't take too long, and then we can go and do Bikanel. In fact, I might just do Bikanel first, now that I think about it, because 9 of 1 enemy is a lot to get. I've just been finding that there's not a whole lot of commentary I can add for the capturing, so I may do that tiny bit offline and have a look for that later. So we'll have a quick stroll around, see if we can find one. Now Bikanel's interesting, we do have no encounter armor as well. So we'll be able to capture 10 of pretty much everything apart from Zoo and the Sandworms and the Cactuars, and then find those afterwards, because they're a lot easier to get after the fact. Getting pretty bored of looking for these, to be perfectly honest, so might just go and do this first. I believe I've already got these Chimera Brain as well. Yep, already have those too. Bye bye. Oh, well, there's one. At least we know we can find one in this sort of area. Let's let Riku capture these just so we can get the dream powders. That'll do. Okay, so we got one ogre at least. Right. Just gonna run around so we can fight them in this area. I'll have to remember that. Just try and fight them here. Right. Anyway, so we're going to go to Bikanel. And Bikanel doesn't have tons of monsters, but you do have to do the Cactuar capturing as well. And the Cactuar village of the Cactuars takes a really long time. And is really pretty boring, but you know, never mind. We'll have a stab at it.
The final showdown.
I've also been using these spheres that we get to raise these stats of Anima so that we'll be able to have higher agility and much higher magic points with her. And that's a big thing for me because doing magic is a really boring grind. And it's a little less though if you just take these sort of, not precautions, but if you do these things where you can raise her magic just using all the extra spheres that you can get when you're not going to be doing anything else with them anyway, it's a pretty good idea. Oh, so we've got a Sandworm, that's a good start. See how much Riku does to this, so she does a bit. Put this thing to sleep. Does Tidus have that yet? He doesn't yet. So I'm just going to keep using Sleep Buster against these things. It stops them doing their stupid swallow and all that nonsense. Although I could have just chucked a dream powder at it as well. I'll have to remember that for next time. So that's a good start anyway. One Sandworm, start off with the rarest enemy, always good. Now there's a ton of good stuff to nick in Bikanel, and so you want to be stealing those sleeping powders, mugging wherever possible. See if Riku can hit these things. Yeah, she'll struggle to hit those a little bit. So yeah, you can get smoke bombs and things from that, which is extremely useful as well. Quite tempted to use a skill sphere just to give Waka mug as well. May do that.
Oh yeah.
But Tidus has no problem hitting them anyway, and so we can do it with that. So that's 4 Alcyone already, which is good. They're not particularly uncommon or anything like that though, so not an issue. Bye-bye. And we've got Mushu. Sounds like a Mushu pork, but yeah. First one of those. And you see that you get an absolute ton of spheres from this area, so this is a really good area for raising Anima's stats. So we'll just have Riku doing mana Actually, yeah, we'll switch that around. So we'll have Riku doing mana and Tidus doing speed. Because you get so many of those regular spheres from doing this area. It's a good idea. Just to maximise the amount of the spheres that you get. And raise anima stats. Always good.
You like that?
Get rid of these little things. You can just escape from those as well. Shouldn't take too long. Now we need to go and start the Valley of the Cactuars, which are quite important really. The main thing being that they are the things that get you Riku's ultimate weapon. And her celestial weapon is really good. It has double AP, which, you know, is actually the worst skill on it, and that tells you everything you need to know about how good it is. It has Gillionaire to allow you to make a ton of gil from the Omega Ruins and other things. And it's just generally a really good weapon, so... See ya! Alright. That's everything there. Right, so we're just going to run right to the back, start the village of the Cactuars. Actually, it's not the back, it's over here. Almost done with Alcyons already. Won't take us very long to get the rest of them, and then Zoo and the Sandworms I'll just get afterwards. No point running around for them those separately. Oh. So Waka can still hit those, fortunately. I'm on a roll. Yeah. All right. Tommy's gone to fetch water back soon. So yeah, each of these has a clue. There is a guide on jagged.com that I use, which is really good. So well worth doing. So I'm just going to keep these for now. Not using counter none yet until I've caught all of the regular enemies. So far we've just got one Sandworm and no Zoo. But again, much easier to find those afterwards. The Cactuars you can get whilst doing this little quest. You can see how quickly your spheres just rack up because you get double. Because normally you would get the spheres and also Albed potions, because this is the point in the game where you don't have Yuna. So normally it gives you Albed potions, but you don't have to do that here. Alright, so there's Cactuars. Yeah, normally you don't have to do that here because you know you get the Albed potions, so you don't have Yuna, so that you can always heal if nobody else has any curative spells, like if Kimahri doesn't have any curative spells or anything like that. But here, where we are distilling, using distill mana and distill speed on our capture weapons, all those get converted into different spheres. So Alcyon already finished off there. Sandwolf will be really easy to finish anyway, because there are encounters in another area where you can get 3 at once, so they're not an issue. Anything interesting we can get yet? Do I want to go for strength or do I want to go for Tidus's part of the grid first? What have we got? We've got quick hit, some strength, some agility, or we've got even more strength going this way in the orange grid. Moving into accuracy as well with Wakas. Riku's generally fast enough already, so we'll go this way. Go down Wakas grid. Don't really need Kimahris for anything, but you know, never mind. Saving up Orange and Yuna's for now. Lou we're not using anymore because we just don't care about her, unfortunately. Sorry, Lou. What's this going to be? I think this is Sleep Buster, so I'll definitely go for this because this is actually genuinely useful for this part of the capturing as well. So Tidus can get a little more strength, not that he needs it. And yeah, then we can just get that strength on this one. And then decide where we're going after that. So we've got to go and find Tommy, who is the first Cactuar. Oh, there's a chest over there.
Hey, you, Bikanel. See ya.
Interesting. Let's go and grab this while we're here, just before I forget. Probably nothing great in it, but you never know. Nope. How bizarre. Well, I obviously didn't miss those first time through. Don't need any high potions really, let's be honest. There's another chest over there. Did I just skip this area for some reason? Anyway. So Alcyon, we've already got all of those. We can get the smoke bombs from them. We'll be almost done with the Sandwolves as well, I would imagine. Sandwolves. And when Riku's run out of MP from using Mug, I'll just be able to switch to her MP Stroll armor, which I'll do very shortly. And then do that.
I won't go so easy on you next time.
Uh-huh.
I won't go so easy on you next time.
Machina are pretty annoying in this bit, not gonna lie. But you know, actually I don't have to even switch armor with Riku because I can just heal up at the save point here.
I won't go so easy on you next time.
Whoops. Oh well, never mind. So we've got to go all the way back for the first one, which is annoying. Lots of running back and forth in this bit. Which, you know, we just have to sort of get used to. Once we've caught 10 of all these regular enemies, like the Mushu and things like that. Oh, keep doing that. Never mind. Doesn't matter. Once you've caught all of these things, then you can just leave it for a bit. Alright. Have no encounters on, and when I say leave it for a bit, I mean use no encounters so that you don't have to have any encounters whilst running around. You'll be very, very, very close to having 10 of everything here anyway, so they should have the wolves already. Yeah.
Live and let live.
And I think I've only got 1 or 2 more Mushu left to get. Already got the Alcyon. Cactuar and Sandworm will get in due course, so shouldn't be a problem. I'll just wait until I've, you know, Killed the Mushushu. That's weird to say. Mushushu. Anyway, that's Tommy. So you got to do these stupid little games, which are really annoying. So we'll see. Oh, no way. Yeah, you got to be patient with these things, really. Just better because you can catch them after if you get it on time. Which is why it's a better idea to try and hit them if you can. Cool. So we got a chocobo wing there as well. Always good. Right, so let's do that first of all. Run back. And like I say, as soon as I've got the Mushushu, it's not really worth trying to get the random zoo encounters and sandworm encounters. We'll get those at the more difficult area later on. Not even that bothered about finishing the Cactuar minigames if they're taking like a desperately long time. I'll just ignore them because once I've got 10 Cactuars, it doesn't really matter. Actually, just going to switch armor away from haste for Riku, so that Tidus can just start fleeing. Because there's no point really. I just want to check that I've got enough Mushusu, and then when I know that I've got 10 of those, I've got enough spheres from this area anyway, and anima stats are high enough, so.
Oh yeah. It's over.
Right, I believe that was the last one. Maybe one more, but we'll have a check. Hopefully come across one more soon, or maybe run into a zoo or something else.
Victory is ours. Woohoo!
Just to get the extra spheres, might as well. Just a lot of running about this quest, for want of a better word. It's not really a quest, it's pretty boring.
Won't go so easy on
You know.
next time.
We'll switch Tidus to have first strike again. Ah, I think he had it already, but that was just a preemptive strike maybe. Let's have a look. Sandworm, excellent. What's the best way to hit something 3 times? So these have 45k health. Now I believe if you do slice and dice, it hits things 3 times if you deliberately miss the timing, but I'm not going to risk it, to be honest. I'm just going to hit this thing, steal from it, and then Waka can put it to sleep. I think that might actually kill it. And that definitely will. Yeah, so we're so strong that we can take that 45k HP in just a few hits anyway. So as long as it doesn't do that stupid little swallow move, then we're alright. So we just got to run this Tome Sphere back all the way. At least we've got 2 Sandworms now. And Tidus, with that increased accuracy that he's got, and also the luck, has a much better chance of hitting those. Have I still got a luck sphere with Tidus actually? Oh, we've got Sleep Buster there, so that's good. I think I've still got a luck sphere to use with Tidus. Yeah, because I've got a Fortune sphere there. I could have used that already. Never mind, I'm sure we'll live. Still not come across a single zoo yet. I'll have to get those later. But you can fight those in the area where it says about the stronger fiends to the right. Where that sign is over there. Now to our left. Another Sandworm, good, good. Alright, so at least those things aren't getting any turns in, so they're not getting to use that stupid swallow attack or anything like that. Not that it matters, I'd just do it anyway whilst I'm capturing. Don't need the AP or anything like that. So, we set that in there. So I've got to go and find Voivre.
I won't go so easy on you next time.
Wherever he's gone. Where am I going?
I won't go so easy on you next time.
Got to find where this little pain in the backside is now. It's kind of annoying to try and remember where they all are sometimes. Right, let's check if we've actually got all of this yet.
Oh yeah.
Yes, we have. Okay, so now we can just safely put Encounter None on. Haven't come across a single zoo yet anyway, so I'll have to search for those afterwards. And we'll save ourselves a lot of time doing that, so. Okay. Now, because I'm not having random encounters anymore, I can have Riku be as fast as possible. Gotta try and remember where these dudes are. Oh, there he is. Good, good. Again, you can get, I think it's a friend sphere or something pretty good for passing these little games. But in all honesty, I'm not that bothered. Apart from the opportunity to catch them, which you can do anyway later, so it's you can find them in the actual village of the Cactuar bit,
All right.
so it's not really an issue. Right, so we've got his sphere. Let's run back. His or her sphere. I'm not sure if it's on how you tell the gender of Cactuars, to be perfectly honest. Okay. So, where's this one? It's around here somewhere. There's like a sign that's got numbers on it or something. Ah, yeah. No way! Oh, that's annoying. This is why these games are so stupid. Oh dear. Oh wow. If I fail many of these early ones, then I'll just not bother getting the actual friend sphere and doing it properly, because it just gets irritating after that. Some of them are really annoying later on, and I'll just not be bothered passing those. So yeah. So these are the ones that are playing in the ruins, I think, based on that. If that's the case, I'm just going to take off no encounters just for this area, because you can actually fight those zoo enemies, the big birds around here. Or sandworms. Okay. I'm loving how easy they are to catch, at least. Let's get auto potion from one of those, that's cool. This is one that you could really do with passing, because you get to fight two of them at once, which is great. Because you can get 2 captures. Which we have done. So that's great. Get their sphere as well. Let's get one more encounter just in case they can get a zoo. I'll come back here afterwards. Nope! I can't bother with those.
I'll be right back.
Quite unfortunate to have not found a single zoo yet. I'll just have to look for those afterwards. At least it means that by the time I've got those I'll have everything else. So this is the one with the save sphere. So I've just got to run all the way back again. Is there a save sphere near here? I wonder if you can just go back to the airship and then come back down and save yourself having to run all this way. You probably can, but doesn't really matter. Right, go to that save sphere and go. Are these going to be Albed potions that we've already got like 1,000,000 of? Yep. I'm curious, I want to see if this will work.
The final show.
Yep, well, that's maybe saved us a bit of time, who knows. So I've got to run to the other save sphere now. Not loads though, to be honest. Where's these other save spheres then? I know it's in this area. Whereabouts is it? Just check all the save spheres in this area. Might be this one. Yeah, good. Oh, this one's so annoying. Oh wow. Right, I'll definitely fail this one now then. If I fail these then I'll just give up because it doesn't really matter about the prizes and I'll capture enough of them anyway. Wow, that's annoying. I can't remember what that's called. It's like a sphere of failure or something like that. If you fail... If you get 9 or 10 of the regular spheres, then you get a friend... Of the winning spheres, then you get a friend sphere. And after that, you just start getting worse prizes, like a Megalixir or whatever, which isn't even worth getting, and that's the second best prize, so... The rest of them are like potions or whatever else, so... If I fail one more, then I can just at least deliberately fail the rest of them, because you can find Cactuars elsewhere when you're just searching for other things. And that makes it go quicker. Might just do that anyway. Where is Robeia then? I think it's a chest over here, maybe? Yeah, it is. Thank goodness. Oh, this trial's boring. But it's also one of the very, very easiest Celestials to get, which is great. Don't really want anything apart from the blessed gem, so that's fine. All right.
You like that?
Okie dokie. Let's take off my no encounters again just to run through this area, might as well. Do want to get like 1 or 2 zoo at least. I'll have to be coming back here afterwards anyway. There you go. One zoo captured, good. The password is victorious. That'd be so difficult to figure out. You know, if you're doing it normally. Like, really difficult. Get all the Albed primers and then figure out those and then put them together. Where's this one? Just using this little jagged guide again. There he is. Oh, what's that chest over there? I'm just going to grab that as well. Purely out of curiosity. What the heck, man? This is one of the things on Jagged where the guide's actually wrong. And you can. It doesn't mention about running through there, so I don't know. Maybe they didn't know it. But you can do, so always with it. Really great place to grind as well when you've got enough of these things. Because just of how much AP you get and everything else. So another huge increase for Tidus. Can use a Luck Sphere. Alright. Nearly done with this now. Not ages to go. Oh, and then I've got to catch 9 zoo. Right, so after I've done these last two, if I fail one of them, I'm not going to get the friend sphere, so I'll not be bothered. I'll just, if I fail the next one, then I'll deliberately fail the last one as well, because the difference between a Mega Elixir and an Elixir is like nothing. Not going to need double AP on anything anyway. We have to follow Elio. Oh, excuse me. We have to follow Elio. And he warps himself onto the airship, and then you've got a super annoying version of the minigame with him. Which, like I say, if I fail this one, it really won't matter. LOL.
Lady Yuna,
Got an extra no encounter as well.
Yuna's old man was a priest.
Lord Brasco, he would
Yeah.
occasionally.
So that's how.
They ran off to.
Wow.
Yes, he. But
I've already had this conversation.
his sister.
Anyway, never mind.
But then
Sam.
that incident turned.
Every.
But
With a.
I. May I help you?
Yeah, that's what I wanted in the first place. Just wanted to sell some of this stuff. Just remembered that Waka has a pointless spiritual arm guard now, because he's got a better one there. And Confuse Ward I don't need, because now I've got Confuse Proof. So I've got rid of that as well. Right, so let's get rid of some of these while we're here. Stone Touch, nope, don't want that, don't want that, don't want that. That's not bad for Orin, but not... I'll keep that for putting First Strike on for Lulu, because you can use her for First Strike and some of the bosses and stuff. Make that into a Dark Touch weapon for Riku if we wanted, which means I can get rid of the other one. I'm never going to use that, let's face it. We have a better version of that now.
Thank you.
No worries. Get rid of some more of these probably as well, but never mind. Still not put anything on that one that's a capture with an empty slot. I was debating what I was going to put on it and I just never bothered. I can put something on it before we do the ruins. Maybe Silent Strike. Alright, so we're just going to sort out Elio. Like I say, if I fail this one, then I'll just deliberately fail the last one because there's just no point after that. This one's so annoying. So random. It's quite a funny game actually, they put some random stuff in it. Alright, cool. I think I got the... Do I have to get the last one to get the friend sphere then? I'm not sure. Well, I'll try and pass the last one anyway. Damn, I've got to run all the way back through the ship as well. Boring! Anyway, we've nearly got God Hand, which, like I say, is an absolutely brilliant celestial weapon and allows Riku to break the damage limit. The reason I want to get this before Sin and the Omega Ruins is because it lets her use a overdrive called Black Hole, which is wicked. Because Black Hole deals 15/16, so 93.75% of something's health, and if you have break damage limit, then it can do the actual limit of that up until 99,000. So for example, Barbatos, who is one of the absolute most difficult fiends to catch because it has 95,000 health and armor break and counters armor break with mortar and all that kind of stuff, is actually pretty easy to catch because you can just use capture with, you can use Black Hole first and then just hit it a couple of times with Tidus or Waka, and you can't overkill it anyway without break damage limit, so you don't have to worry about hitting it for 9999 or anything like that. You can just do a couple of weaker hits with Tidus and Waka after Riku's used Black Hole. And because I'm on the expert sphere grid, I've not even have to go out of my way to get Entrust, because at least Waka has it already, and I think Tidus may as well. So even if Riku had already used her overdrive and hadn't got it back yet, they could entrust it to her and just carry on doing that. So that's really great. Riku already has the Victor Overdrive mode. And with God Hand and its triple overdrive, that gives you 60% of your overdrive gauge just for being in the front line and winning a battle. So she'll pretty much always have her overdrive because she'll get it every 2 fights. And if you were to fight 2 Barbatos in a row, then on this playthrough I'll just be able to entrust the overdrive to her from one of the others and then get it as well. So that is brilliant, and looking forward to showing that off. That was one of the best discoveries I made during my capturing series and all that kind of stuff. Now we've just got Flail, who is the last one. Oh, this one's really annoying. Like I say, if I fail it and get the Megalixer or whatever, I'm not bothered. Gotta be quicker on that stop. Let's see if I can do it this time. Alright, that one's really difficult to do because the needle time doesn't match up with the thing, so never mind. Alright, so we just skip through this, get the sigil. I think I've got the crest already. I hope so anyway. Cool. All right. I believe you can fight Cactuars around here. Now I'm not sure about Zoo. I think you can also get Sandworms. Yeah, Megalixer. Never mind. Right, so I've already got enough Cactuars, that's cool. Now I just need to go on a big hunt for Zoo. And see if I can find Sandworms or anything else. I believe you can fight them around this area, but I don't know about Zoo. Oh, you can fight Zoo, cool. Right, I'm going to fight here then. I wonder how many smoke bombs I've got. I should check that really.
It's over. Piece of cake.
Wow, you get a lot of AP for that. Smoke bombs, how many of those have we got? 50 silence grenades. 80 smoke bombs. Right, so I can get a ton of AP from doing these anyway as well. I'll just switch Riku's actually because she doesn't have as good a shot at hitting them as anybody else. I don't need the Chocobo feathers, I just want to kill them basically. So, Sandworm.
ya!
And this way I'll get more AP and things like that.
See ya!
Alright. Wonder how long it's going to take me to get 8 zoo. Good grief. Oh well, at least I can use these against the Cactuars. Easy overkills for these. This is going to make us a ton of gil as well. But mainly it's about finding the zoo and things like that. I'm not sure what the actual encounter rate is like for them though. If I don't meet any more zoo anytime soon, I think I'll just have to go to the other area because they are literally all I need, so...
See ya! Yeah!
Nice.
Take that. I'm on a roll.
So you can find them around here. I'll just fight in this area then. Try and get them. Because you don't seem to be able to get any of the rubbish enemies around here, like sand wolves and things like that. Which is good.
See ya! All right.
I think you only need 2 more sandworms. It's either 1 or 2. And obviously I'll come across those before I get to any zoo. It seems though I need 7 of those. Good grief. Been quite unfortunate with those ones this time.
It's over. Piece of cake.
I actually find that easier than element reels, or at least I can do it quicker because I'm used to the timing. I think they're dead. So either that is the last one or we need one more. But like I say, I'll easily be able to check because I'll come across more of those in short order. God damn, you get a lot of AP for these things. Cactuars are always like that, obviously, in every Final Fantasy game. They're brilliant to fight in 7 and 8 and 10. And probably all the others as well that I haven't played. But the sphere levels they're racking up here as well. Use some of those when we've actually finished in the desert. Excuse me. So I need one more Sandworm, and then I just need to capture the rest of the zoo. Right, so that's all the Sandworms, so now I literally just need 6 zoo. So I'm going to go to the other area because I know what I'm like, and if I'm playing this and there are Cactuars all over the place and things like that, I'll not be able to resist trying to capture them and kill them, trying to kill them just for the AP and things like that, and it'll take longer, and I really don't need that AP. It's just being greedy, so I'll get one more fight around here, hopefully it's a zoo, but it's not. Right, so we've got all of those. Definitely got all of those, we just need the zoo. Oh, I hate when you need just one enemy. Let's see if I can find some more of these then, elsewhere. Stay clear of that guy, because that's Dark Ifrit. That's better.
Oopsie.
Yeah.
Might as well use those smoke bombs because I'll have 99 of those now. Orin already has a Dark Strike. Waka had that one. Riku had one as well. Yeah, that one. If you have Dark Touch on something, you can put Dark Strike on it as well. And then it'll pretty much literally always inflict darkness. Even if the enemy is supremely resistant to it, so that's good. Got a few more valuable, that'll be worth a lot. That's good. Right, okay. Let's get some more of these things. And that has one of the crests in it, but I think I've got that already.
See ya. All right.
Yeah, I got that.
Live and let live.
Don't need these anymore, which is great. So I'm just literally going to flee from everything that's not a zoo now. By my count, I need 5 more of these. So, now we just need zoos. And like I say, I'll just escape everything else.
This is gonna be easy.
Live and let live.
If I had a powered up Khalid Bulg, which I do have the sigil and crest for already, then I could just be taking these things out, but I wouldn't want to be accidentally killing zoos from lack of paying attention, so it's not really an issue. And hopefully we get a few more encounters with these. And then that'll be another area done. Fantastic. Yeah, they are a little more common around here it seems, so probably a good idea.
Oh yeah.
Yeah! Woo-ha! Piece of cake! Booyah!
Might as well grab that extra bit of AP while we're here. Okay. Hero is such a terrible overdrive mode. It gives you 20%, but so does Slayer. And that just makes no sense at all.
I'll be right back.
So we only need 2 or 3 zoo, and they're relatively common in this area, it seems. Seem to be getting them at least, well, roughly half the fights. I wonder if the chest counts as an enemy for defeating. I just want to see. For pure curiosity. It's only going to waste a minute or so anyway, if that. So does the chest count as an enemy? I kind of doubt it. Oh yeah, it does. Ha, that's funny.
Like that? Live and let live.
We're almost at 1,000,000 gil as well, before we even sell these initiative weapons and everything else that we've got.
Out of my way. It's over. I'm on a roll.
Mm-hmm. Come on, 2 more zoo. Didn't mean to kill those, actually thought I was stuck on flea, but because I got the initiative, I just used steel by accident. Never mind. Stuck up on a couple of power spheres. Because, you know, always short on those.
Let's do it!
Live and let live. Live and let live.
That's the only problem with fighting in this area. You can have this pretty rubbish encounter with the sand walls that we just don't need. But we should run into a couple of zoos soon enough again, I would hope. Then I'll be done with another area. I can move on.
Live and let live.
Like I say, if I was still fighting in the other bit with the Sanubia, with the desert and the Cactuars, then I would be compelled to defeat them and it would take longer each time. Whereas I don't mind running away from just one of them. Don't need the AP, we're strong enough to do the AP trick already as soon as we've finished capturing and unlocked One Eye and everything else. So I'll be able to smash that into little pieces.
No
Come
problem.
on, where are all the zoos now?
I'll be right
I had a
back.
good chunk of them and now I'm getting none. Wish there was like a certain, maybe there is a certain place where you can just get zoo, but so still need at least one more. I think it is just one more. Okay.
I'm good, yeah?
Pretty sure that's it. Now I just got to run back to a save sphere. Wherever the nearest one is, which isn't very far. Could put Encounter None on, but there's always a chance I find another zoo and then I'll be able to just double check.
I'll be right back.
I'll be right. Alright, time to go.
The final show.
Alright, cool. So that's Bikanel done. And now I just have to do a Blitzball for Whacker's Celestial. And capture the 10 ogres and sell some of these extra weapons as well. So if you're still watching and you made it all the way through on YouTube, thank you so much. As always, please like, comment and subscribe. I'm actually going to leave it here. I'll just sell this junk and then catch the ogres off stream because that'll be extremely boring. And then go from there. So I will see you all next time for the next episode. Thank you for watching.